Ahoy, howdy, hello. In this episode, I'll be creating 4 different characters, one for each of these 4 biomes: ocean, mountains, jungle, and desert. I'm really excited for this, so let's not waste any more time and dive straight in. Now, as you can see, I've went with jellyfish for the ocean character, mainly because fish has been done countless times before, and I'm not doing no mermaid. Also, as I sketch, it would really help me, since this is my first episode, if you could like the video or comment or tell me what you want next. I don't know how this works. To me, jellyfish kind of seem like cozy creatures. They just float around, going where they want, and having a good time. So I went with this nice lawn sleeve puffy shirt. Wanted to make it seem real cozy. And with the skirt, I wanted to make it kind of seem like an actual jellyfish does. Look, side-by-side comparison. Do you see it? You see it? Yeah, jellyfish. Moving on.
Just now that you guys know, I recorded all of this audio at different times, so if any of the audio sounds weird or doesn't fit together as well, I want to let you know that it's that reason, and that I'm also sick for part of the audio that's being recorded. I'm fine, it's just that, my voice won't sound the same. And I hope you guys still enjoy it. This is my first episode, so, I'm not going to be too picky about what's happening here. I hope you enjoy it.
I wanted less saturated colors, so I went with light blue for water and pink for, well, jelly. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and wait, no, what happened? No, bring it back, turn it back, please, no! So it turns out I was too laser focused on the colors I wanted. I didn't realize the great colors I already had, and I kept going in downward spiral, getting worse and worse colors, and now it's this. And on top of that, I didn't even have the decency to record me doing it. Oh my goodness me.
In all honesty, I don't think it's as bad as I'm making it out to be, but I am planning on coming back to this character in the future for a different drawing, to do her justice. Maybe even get the color palette right next time. But anyways, it's time to go on to the next character. Mountains, am I right? Not really sure how to transition. I wanted to do a goat or a sheep for the mountain character because while making a rock golem is cool, it's kind of hard to make one interesting. For me, at least, anyway. And besides, I actually have a lamb of my own, and I wanted to do a character in honor of him for a while now. So, sheep goat. Continuing on. I chose a volcanic color scheme rather than, say, a snowy mountain color scheme, because I just like the volcanic colors better for this character. But that's just a matter of opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. I struggled a bit with the color of the shirt, and I didn't want another problem involving colors, so I decided to just use my first genie wish to revert it back to the original colors and be done with it.
And here's the finished product. His name is Dan the Goat Man, and I love him. So it is a shame that we have to let him go back into the wild, but it's time to move on to the jungle. For the jungle character, I wanted a really nice line of action, and since I like this goat to make such a thing, I stole one. Can you guess from what? I'll just tell ya. Tarzan. 5 points to whoever guessed it. Now, dear viewer, you might be looking at the snakes in the hair and be thinking, I want 2 snakes to live in my hair, but alas, none are willing. And I totally agree with that. But what might also cross your mind is, oh, this is just a cheap off-brand Medusa. And wow, yes, probably. This one has a charming personality. She won't even turn you to stone if you look at her. She'll just flash you a grin and be on with her day. Which probably consists of eating a rabbit. Hey, what do snakes eat? Rabbits? Okay, yeah, snakes eat rabbits. Even though the pose isn't mine, I still really enjoyed making it, more than any other pose I've made so far. And I'm not completely sure why, but I think it's just because the pose was just so dynamic. And I love the colors, especially on the hair and the eye. The only thing I think I would change was I would turn that coat from blue to green. And with my second genie wish, I'll do just that. Also, just thought I'd acknowledge that this one has a background. None of the others will, except the last one, which will have a sort of background. The main reason I did it for this one is because the pose kind of demanded it. And now it's done. Please let me know what you think of it. But now it's time to move on to the desert. Ah, the desert. Let's be honest,
Who would want to live there? Always boiling during the day, and then it can get really cold at night. And also on top of that, there's just no grass, no trees anywhere. Just sad. Sad! I feel like I should tell you guys that this is not my first time drawing the desert character. The first one I actually drew before the jungle character, but I just felt like the pose was very bland, and the actual character design was kind of scary compared to all the other ones, and it just didn't feel like it fit. So I decided to draw this new one here. Well, if you are curious on what the original one looked like, you can stick around until the end, and I'll show you then. For this new desert character, I want to do something more friendly, so I chose a cat. Cats are friendly, right? I still want some intrigue for this desert cat, so I gave him magic hands.
Are you sure those aren't jazz hands?
For the color palette, I want to go with mainly warm colors, with some green for highlights. And I think it turned out pretty good that way. And in fact, I think he's beauty personified, and his little nose needs a boop. Boop! And here he is. He's done. I will name him Steven. Steven McLeaven. Yep, that's his name. I love him. And I think that's the end of the episode. I'm not really sure if there's anything else I should have done, but I guess I'll learn next episode, maybe, hopefully. I'm going to try and get better at this, I promise. But I have to go now. So until I see you guys next time, goodbye and God bless.
Hello and welcome to the credits. I'm going to show you some of my art that I've done before here, so you can get to know me and my work better. And as promised prior, here is the desert character, the original one. I put a filter on it because it looks better that way. Here's Spore, my boy, and this is a fishing fisherman. And now it's the end of the credits, the actual end, the end. Well, see ya.